welcome back to Learner's Paradise. This is Arpita. You must have come to know about me. So, as I promised to take an interview of Sir, so this is the day. So, Sir, everyone already knows you. So, please tell us about your qualifications.
My qualification is BCom, Commerce graduate from a renowned college in Kolkata.
In which school you have studied?
I started my studying in a vernacular school in my locality. It's a purely Bengali medium, and I studied there KG class to class 3.
Okay. So, the first question will be, who inspired you to start the YouTube channel?
Frankly speaking, honestly speaking, nobody inspired me. One fine morning, all of a sudden, I felt someone pushed me, someone urged me to open a YouTube channel, and that's our Almighty God.
Okay, so tell us about your YouTube journey.
As I told you that nobody inspired me, so I started my journey, and at first I was very nervous how to start because I know that social media is a very good as well as a bad platform because if you make any mistake or something like that, people will not spare you, right? But at the same time, I felt that I consider myself a person who knows, who doesn't know everything. Okay. So, whatever I know, if I can share that with the poor and needy students, they'll surely be benefited because uh, there are so many poor students, they just can't afford to have a English tutor. So, if somehow they are helped through my channel, definitely they'll be benefited. So that was my main motive.
Okay, so let's move to the next question.
Sure.
So, as you have told me before that you were scared of English, so
Yes.
how that become a strength to fear?
Yes. What you know, it's right. As I told you that I started my schooling in a vernacular school in my locality. So after class 3, I went to a renowned school in Kolkata, and it was both English and Bengali medium. But for the English medium, from class 1 to class 6, all the subjects were in Bengali. And from class 7, it's English. Means C section, they have the same syllabus, but everything in Bengali, and our subjects all were in written in English. So from this school to that school, it was like somebody picked me up from a pond and just immersed me in sea. And it was really very difficult to cope up with. Somehow I managed.
Okay, so what was your dream job as a child?
I wanted to be a singer.
Singer. Okay,
Yes.
so do you have any hobbies besides singing?
Yes, definitely. My first love is music. Not, I think my viewers, they don't know about that. My first love is my music, and my another hobby is gardening, both flower and kitchen. And I'm planning to make a vlog on my garden. Okay,
Hmm.
very soon I have a plan to do that. Let's see what
Okay,
happens.
we'll love to see your garden.
Definitely.
Okay, so love to know that who like how can we become a fluent speaker like you?
Okay, so do you consider me as a fluent speaker?
Obviously, you are.
You just can make it happen overnight. First of all, you need to love this subject. Okay, set your mind that yes, I'll learn spoken English, and you must have passion, you must have interest, you really got to be passionate about it. Okay, so once you fall in love, definitely you'll start loving it. You'll go deeper and deeper. Got it? And the most important thing is hard work. Hard work. And we get to see that so many teachers on social media, they say that shadow practice really works. With due respect to all those teachers, I just don't want to contradict, but how I learned, I think that really it works, but not at all. Because as a beginner, when you start learning, right, as a beginner, if you do shadow practice, it's quite obvious that you'll make mistakes, and you should have someone to rectify your mistakes. So by doing shadow practice, your mistakes will remain your mistakes. So my advice, my suggestion to all the beginners, have someone as a tutor or as a teacher or as a mentor. Okay, so learn from him or her, get your mistakes rectified. Okay, learn grammar a little bit, because grammar is also necessary to be a good English speaker. Okay, whether it's written or spoken, you require grammar a little bit, not 100%. And another thing, you got to read storybooks and newspaper, must. And honestly speaking, I am not a bookworm. I don't like to read storybooks, not even newspapers. But I used to read. I used to read newspaper. And one more thing I would like to tell you, that when you read anything, no, uh, what's your intention? That you have to know the fact, what it is about, right? But my intention was not to know the fact, just to find the new words, write it down in my copy. Not only the new words, because merely knowing the meaning of new words will not help you to be good in English. You have to write how the sentences are used in newspaper, because when it comes to use, right, you won't be able to use until and unless you know how to use that. Merely knowing, it's not possible. So do that, and surround yourself with English speaking friends or people. If that's not possible, I don't have anyone to interact. So what I do, I listen to motivational speech and podcast of some famous celebrities, some famous people. Even I watch one specific YouTube channel. Got it? I don't want to take the name. That really helped me, and still it's helping me to become a fluent speaker. And what I do, I just write down the whole thing in my copy, and whenever I get time, I read that aloud, because I don't have anyone to speak to. So by doing that, I have become so fluent in English.
Okay. So as you teach English, but
Okay.
I want to know what is your favorite subject?
My viewers will not believe me. They won't believe me, because English not is my favorite subject. Maths is my favorite subject.
Oh, wow, that's shocking.
Yes, it's true.
Okay. So tell me, who is your favorite speaker?
I listen to so many speakers. Among the foreigners, the native speakers, Oprah Winfrey, Simon Sinek. Among the Indians, there are so many good speakers, but I prefer to listen to Dr. Shashi Tharoor. But it's advisable not to listen to his speech, because it's too tough. It's too tough. Even sometimes the foreigners don't understand. Then Priyanka Chopra, Shah Rukh Khan, Sushmita Sen.
Okay, so who is your most favorite?
Most favorite is obviously Sushmita Sen, because when she speaks, no, it makes me feel just I can't express in words without doing anything, without having anything. If I'm asked to watch her speech, I can do it for 2 to 3 years at a go. It's simply mind blowing. The way she speaks, it's amazing.
Hmm, I agree. Okay, so tell us some tips so we can become a fluent speaker like you.
Practice, practice, and practice. Because these days, what we see that the beginners, the students, they go to a spoken English institute twice in a day. They just get some notes, they bring it back home, they study it or they don't study, then they fold it and keep it aside. No, by doing that, you cannot be a fluent speaker or cannot be a good speaker. You need to speak out every day, minimum 10 to 15 minutes. If you don't have anyone, watch movies, then small, small, okay, write it down, read it aloud, and have the love. That is more important. You have to be passionate about that. Set your mind until and unless I become a fluent speaker, I will not give up.
Okay, so that's all for today. So please do subscribe and like and share the video with your friends so they can learn something from watching this video. And please keep watching so you can be a fluent speaker like my sir one day.